Welcome, witches and wizards. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I've just read your message, Uriel. I haven't really got anything planned today. We're going to do the usuals. We're going to be doing tarot readings. We're going to do a Reiki session and hopefully tap into some of the gods. The gods have changed though. Yesterday I was very busy working on things behind the scenes, but I noticed that some of the gods have kind of changed their, I almost want to say personalities, or like their traits to who they are. And we'll go into this a little bit later, because we can start with tarot. Actually, we should do the manifestations because we didn't get the Monday reading. So we will start with Reiki session. But for instance, who was it? Who changed the most? It's not even that much of a change. I think it was Sage. Yeah, Sage, the god of balance and faith, is now the god of balance and magic. Melody, Badacat, welcome in. So that is quite a change. People, if anything, people would see religion and magic as like two opposites. You either believe in one or the other, and yet somehow Sage seems to have both of them in one, which is quite cool. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. Uriel, also thank you for the resub. So today's going to be the only day I'm streaming. There was Bank Holiday Monday because of the ceremony. I do need to make sure I write it down. There would have to, something very spiritual would have to happen for me to go, you know what, I'm in Rome, I need to stream off my phone and let people know what's happening. So I'm probably not going to stream while I'm in Rome. So hopefully we'll be back to normal next Monday. But yeah, the rest of this week, we're literally getting on a plane at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be a tough one. But we have a child. We're used to waking up for Titan, so it shouldn't be a problem at all. Welcome into the queue, those who have joined the queue. Whether on YouTube or Twitch, by all means join the queue. But we will be starting with a quick fire round today. Jean, I didn't even see your name, right? Hello. And yeah, AP, welcome in. Star, good to see you. I'll tell you what, we'll do a shorter version. We'll do I want to do the manifestation session, but we don't have to sit through a 26-minute meditation session to start with. We can start by, we'll just do like a 10-minute one. So people that want a tarot reading can get one pretty soon, and then that way if we've got time later on we can do another Reiki session, because I want to just touch on one of the gods. I will be putting it into a Mo only chat. So if you want to join the queue, do it now while I'm just adjusting the time. Yeah, we'll do a slightly shorter one. Welcome to the queue. Alright, a Mo only chat. So, how these work is we'll be manifesting the following. I know my wisdom. I know my wealth. I know my luck. I know my health. I know my love. And I know my joy. So let's begin by finding somewhere comfortable to lie down or sit down. And let's begin by engaging our breath. Take your time. I will guide us through relaxing our bodies, and then we'll sit in silence, listening to the music and allowing ourselves to see the best future for ourselves, what we know we are worthy of. So let's begin. Starting at our head, from the crown to our jaw, let your head relax. Moving down to your neck. Let your neck relax. Your shoulders relax and drop down by your side. Allow your biceps and your triceps to relax. Your forearms relax. Your hands and fingers relax. Your chest and upper back relax. Your organs, your spine relax. Your abs and your lower back relax. Your hips relax. Your quads and hamstrings relax. Your calves relax. your feet and toes completely relax. To manifest, we need to be in the present moment. And to understand where we currently are. And so, I know my wisdom. I know my wealth. I know my luck. And I know my health. I know my love. And I know my joy. I know my wings. Now with all these ingredients, picture yourself where you wish to be in a week, in a month, or even a year. slowly begin to move your toes and fingers. And when you're ready, come back into the room by opening our eyes. Thank you. Okay. Buttercat, let me know if you're there. Oh, that's the wrong page. That's the right page. Sony, welcome in. Those of you over on YouTube, if you are able to jump over to Twitch, there is... you'll get your reading faster. The queue, Twitch just has priority. But for those of you over on YouTube, you can join the queue. Exclamation mark join. I will get to your readings eventually. I also need to just check something. I think Misu, I didn't add him into the book. That's what I want. Yeah, he's so good. I just read his name properly. That's a brilliant name. I just had a sausage roll for dinner. It was very yummy. Nice. Very nice. So, if Me So Good comes into chat today, I will ask him what he wants to add to his manifestation. And if you would like to get into the manifestation book, if you're not here for the Reiki sessions, all you have to do is be the top cheerer or gift subber for the week. And so, Badakat, your question. Spirit... second. Ask my spirit guides. Can you feel my energy? Can't say I can. Ask my spirit guides to reveal to you who I truly am and who I'm truly supposed to be. Alright. Who I am and who I'm supposed to be. Any more streams this week? Yeah, this is going to be the only stream this week. So if you are subbed and you want to use your Curio spread or chakra reading, please do. Ask my spirit guides to reveal to you who I am and who I'm supposed to be. Who am I and who am I supposed to be? this screams for balance, and I think this isn't going to be answered the way you want it to be. Because we're starting with the Nine of Wands. This says your current situation is a tough one. You're under a lot of pressure, and with the Eight of Wands, it's very hard to move away from the situation, and you're meant to be here for some time, but your whole life will be bouncing either side of that positive and negative line, and therefore in terms of who you are, you will experience everything in this lifetime. You will experience what it feels like to be wealthy, you'll experience what it feels like to be poor, you'll get to travel, you'll then feel stuck. But we are just going to balance and, well, more like bounce between these two opposites the whole way through our life. Because your negative's the Three of Cups. Every seed you sow will blossom and then die. And so if you have attachment issues, if you get very attached, you are setting yourself up to experience a lot of pain. And yet your positive is the Justice card. If you accept that the high highs you learn about, the high highs you experience will also be confirmed by the low lows, then there is balance. Then there isn't anything to be begrudging or to hate. You can experience the chaos and the misery going, well, if this is how bad I feel, then imagine how good I'm going to feel in the future. You've got the Two of Pentacles as well. This is literally the card of, if it's a chaotic situation, it can be balanced. And that's probably where we are right now. Where we are more on the end of chaos, we are more on the end of discomfort. And as long as you're willing to ride this out, as long as you're willing to flow with the situation, the light will shine through again. Your final card is the King of Wands. I don't want you to have long-term dreams. Like, I don't want you to have a plan of where you're going to be in 5 years from now and just try and stick with it. Because with the way that your life is meant to play out and who you're meant to be, you are setting yourself up for failure. Now, this isn't saying don't have new ideas, because the seeds that you sow will flourish very quickly and then die just as quickly. So have short-term goals. Try to preempt what needs doing in the moment. I've already been through the bad things you mentioned, being poor, sad and whatnot. So I suppose nothing but days ahead, right? That's definitely one way of looking at it. All you have to do is flow with this. Or the other way of looking at it is you should have already started experiencing your good days. And if we're holding on to some of the negatives, we may be struggling to appreciate the good days we're actually having. Grounded. Keep your feet firmly on earth. We don't need to be a god. We don't need to have an existential crisis to have meaning in life. That side eye intent? Yeah. Pretty much. But I hope that helps, Padika. Who knows? Maybe what you've gone through recently is the turning point. So if everything you've experienced up to now, which I highly doubt is negative, but if it is negative, then yeah, Things are about to go the other way. Never a straight answer. Touche. I mean, you could see it as your purpose to not have a purpose. Because you wouldn't be able to experience such mayhem if you stuck to one thing. You wouldn't get to appreciate the journey of ups and downs if you only mastered one thing and stuck to it. From at this point, it's not even your spirit guides. This is probably what you've planned for yourself. But Jing, you're next. What's your question? I hope to finally do DMT sometime this week. Definitely will give a trip report if I do. Nice! Yeah, try not to end up in hospital again. Good luck. Good luck, Badacat. Jing, let me know if you're there. If not, Uriel, we can do you next. Curious Spread. When will I meet my destined best friend? Go on, Uriel, go at it. Oh, you are here. Just in time. Any messages from my spirit guides about the upcoming week or month? Yeah, let's have a look. I'll give you a curious spread as well, Jing, seeing that I'm only going to be streaming once this week. We'll never know the card he just pulled. It's true. Also, we're still rocking this fairy deck. I absolutely love this deck. But because we've done the first week, like whenever we open a new deck, we always go ham using it. And then we'll just use it regularly from this week on. But yeah, I look forward to keep using these decks. So Jing, any messages for the upcoming week to month? That's a lot of court cards. Alright, you're going to be surrounded by people, and most likely people you don't like. There's a lot of reversed cards here. You've even got the Empress. So, King of Swords and Empress, you're planning everything for the future, and we refuse to be in the present moment. We refuse to enjoy what we've got. Your negative is you should be able to enjoy what you have, but you're not doing it. You're fighting the situation, you're fighting the people that are in it, the King of Wands as well. So in terms of, like, even if this is just the next week, you need to stop fighting people. If people have opposite opinions, if people have gone down different paths, that's okay. Every human is different, and just because you've set a goal in the future that you're trying to aim for, doesn't mean everyone has to be there to support you on it. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. If you really want to get something done, do it yourself and sow your own seeds. then got the Seven of Cups. There's way too much on your mind. There's way too much you're trying to fix. And because it's not in the present moment, it's wasted energy. You're able to 100%. This is actually quite positive in terms of that. The world that you're trying to manifest is very manifestable. Rez, thank you for the follow. But not if you're living in the future. Because the future never comes. And if you're trying to manifest in the future, you will always feel like your current life, the present moment, which is where we spend 100% of the time, is not enough. The goal is 100% possible to achieve. But you have to be trying to achieve it now. That whole idea of believing that it's already happened, that's what brings it into the now. Instead of wandering lost in the present moment and going, but one day it will be better. So, the people around you, ignore them. And the goals that you have, start taking action in the present moment if you want those things to be achievable for you in the present moment. Your fairy card. We have life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Gupta, welcome. Bajing, I hope that helps. There is so much to celebrate, there is so much to do now. Rez, welcome. Sorry, Gupta's over on YouTube. We're streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Thank you, Jing. I love your hair, thank you. It's actually a mess today. Me and my wife are going on our honeymoon. We've been married for 6 months now, 7 months now, and we're finally going on our honeymoon this week. We're going to Rome, so this is like messy. This is how I woke up. Thank you, G. I'll try and take some photos and stuff when I'm in Rome and drop them on the Discord so you lot can see what we've seen. Gupta over on YouTube, please join the queue, ! join, and Jota as well, welcome. Honeymoon? Yeah, we never went on holiday or we never did anything after the wedding. So we were like, why don't we do it now? Like, Titan's almost 1 year old, so he can, well, we feel more comfortable putting him on a plane as well. New baby coming soon? No, not another one. That's not the plan. All right, Uriel, curious bread, when will I meet my destined best friend? I always do it. It's no longer a surprise. Is there anything I need to do? No, then you just be patient. There's 5 people in the queue at the moment, so I will get to you. Right, Uriel. When will I meet my destined best friend? Alright, put it this way, it's not anytime soon. And at the time being, it's not so much a friend we need, it's more of a teacher. We've got the Hierophant as your negative slot. If you are unable to listen to others, how do you expect to get a friend? And so for now, you need someone that you are loyal to. We've got the Queen of Cups. You are very emotionally available. You are surrounded by people. And so you're doing the right things to attract the right person. As in, you're very social, you're in people's faces. I'm loyal to those that accept me. Put it this way, it's you need to be loyal to someone that you want to learn from. Someone that you see them and go, you know what, I would love my life if I was in your shoes. That's the kind of person we need right now. Because then we have the High Priestess reversed. And so our own wisdom is not enough to get us through this period of time, including finding our best friend. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. You're pushing people away that could already be potential friends. We've then got the Ace of Wands, which, yes, you're very loving and open, but it's very childish with the Page of Wands. And the Three of Cups says there's nothing to celebrate. How can you create a friendship when you receive nothing? What are you giving? What value do you hold to someone that wants to be your friend? Because at the moment, what you think is valuable isn't valuable to someone else. Your final card is egotistic. Whether it's, especially if the first thing that came to your mind was, well, their best friend would be Uriel, then you have the exact same problem as every muscly guy in the gym. Yeah, but you'd have a fit boyfriend. It doesn't mean you've got a good personality. Those of you on YouTube, please do be patient and I will get to you in the queue. Uriel, your final card. We have Wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with this challenge. Many times, nice. Well, good luck, Uriel. For me, if you want a time frame, especially with your answers being completely reversed, you've got another 6 months to wait. until you're in a position to actually make friends with someone. This doesn't mean you won't have people in your life though. The Hierophant is very positive, but it requires you to go to someone else. It requires you to kind of bow down and go, I want to learn from you. I hope that helps. Hey P, what's your question? Next week's outlook. All right, let's have a look. Thank you, Yuri. All right, let work go. Do you have a job at the moment, AP? Get yourself fired. Let work go. Quit. So no, not quit. But this is in terms of next week. You're not gonna do a lot. For those of you on YouTube, please do try and join the queue. I've just showed you how to do it. And so, where this comes from, we've got the Destiny card. This week's gonna flow really quickly. Everything's gonna feel like it's happened perfectly, and it's followed by the death card. So in terms of work, we've got the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Sorry, that's the King of Pentacles. Both of them are reversed. Both of them speak of you not being very efficient in the work environment. Now, this sounds like a negative reading. But the reason you're distracted, we've got the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the Lover card. Someone's going to come into your life and kind of shake things up a bit. Riz, thank you for the sub. You're going to be more confident this coming week. And then you're going to go, you know what? All honesty, it looks like you're going to go, screw work, I want to have some fun. Because we do have the Fool here, so it's probably not the best idea to like slack off at work, but it's still the best thing you could do in this moment. Because it allows someone new in. Now, this doesn't have to be love at first sight, but even if it just starts as a friendship, enjoy the next week and the people in your life. Because they will be the only things that are keeping you sane. Your angel card. We have time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will always rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of new beginnings. We are with you through each phase and cycle. This requires your bravery. Now, if you're not feeling very brave, it's probably not going to happen today. But one day, you just wake up on the right side of the bed, and it's almost like you're a completely new person. But I hope that helps. So work, by all means, still go. Don't get yourself fired. But just know you're not going to get a lot done in the work environment, and it's going to feel like you're wasting your time there. But it won't matter, because that's not what the next week's about. Next week is about starting a new friendship that could lead to love. Rez, you've just subbed. If you can, leave the queue and rejoin. You will get bumped up in the queue because subs do have priority. Let me write something on YouTube so people... Let me pin a comment. There you go. How do I do a curio spread? Oh no, you just asked for one. It's alright, you'll be getting a curio spread. And what's your question, Rez? People actually die from... falling out of that for once. I'm not joking. What are we talking about? I do sleep with a bed next to the wall, so there's only one side I can come out of. Okay. So Kroot, do type !join if you'd like a reading. Right, will I find friends who reciprocate the same love and respect I give them? And bed. That's a bit harsh. I've fallen out of the bed many times, especially growing up. I feel like I just randomly fall out of beds. Yeah, but there's a whole Darwin Award thing. There's people that have died from just sticking their head out of a window and the window closed on them. Like, if you're gonna worry about every way you're gonna die, you'll drive yourself insane before you even get there. Who's seen the one where a guy was fishing with mines, like the TNT, and one of them didn't end up in the water and still landed on the land, and their dog fetched fetched the TNT and brought it back to the guy, and they both died. Yeah, there's some dumb ways to die as well. Good thing I don't drive. Justin, welcome in. So there's 3 people over on Twitch, and on YouTube, no one's in the queue. Just letting you all know, none of you over on YouTube have asked to join the queue yet. I don't know how much clearer I could make it. Type !join, and then you'll be in the queue, and you'll be able to see the queue, and you'll get to see what number you are in the queue. Have fun in Rome, thank you. I feel like you lot are trolling with me over on YouTube, surely. Alright, Rez. Will I find friends who reciprocate the same love and respect I give them? Oh, this is a bit of a double-edged sword, Rez. We're starting with the strength card, and so you are a very strong individual. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. You're very independent. If you want something done, you do it yourself. King of Swords as well. You're very practical in both work and anything that you've set your mind on. None of this says you want to be a friend. And this isn't saying that you're not helpful to others, but put it for instance, my mum's a good example of what I'm seeing here, where she's constantly, no, that's not the right word, but she complains that we don't do the dishes, we don't do the laundry. But for instance, when we have done the dishes in the past, she has complained that we put the dishes in the wrong way. Positive, welcome in. And this is the problem we've got here. You help people, and then when they've tried to help you in the past, you've kind of gone, what are you doing? You're doing it wrong. And so if you want to have friends, you've also got to kind of let down these walls. You've got to let them help you. Chaos, welcome in. Chaos Senpai, welcome. Great name. And so your positive is, how about you have a bad day? And how about when you're having a bad day, let people know that it's okay to help you, and you're not going to grill them for it. Because in terms of your answer, we've got the 8 and 9 of Swords. These both talk about sleep deprivation and worry. If you carry on how you are, you will not have friends that give you what you give to them. Because you don't let them. As simple as. Am I alone? What's happening? And so Rez, your final card is the Knight of Cups. Are you in a relationship at the moment? It says you need to get out and mingle. It's actually speaks a lot about lust. And even if it comes from a almost, it's like, by all means, if you don't like these words, don't take them. But even if you're coming from like a slutty point of view where there are people that you find attractive, then try to get them. Get back into some social interactions where you are putting someone else in a situation where they can help you. Kevin, welcome in. your walls, get the rest you deserve, and then you'll appreciate the help that is there for you. Your fairy card. We have fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believe in seeing. In terms of your friends, believe that your friends are willing to help you, even if you feel like that's not the case. And only then will you start notice them actually stepping up to help you, because you would have opened the door to let them in. I hope that helps, Rez. Melody, what's your question? Chaos, we're doing well, thank you. I have protective feelings for you even after all this time. Melody, may I please have a Azam's energy towards me? Yeah, let's have a look. What? What on earth happened there, Justin? Oh, I'm so confused. Where's my mods when I need them? Sure, why not? Nah, Uriel. That wasn't the right answer. Alright, where were we? I'll try and remain as professional as I can while chat is losing their shit. Slight concerns, yes. Alright, Melody. What are Azam's feelings towards me? I've got the Knight of Swords. They're skeptical at best. It's even followed by the Queen of Cups. They want to like you, and yet with the card reversed, they don't know if they can. You can take this from 2 points of view. Either they know something about you that they don't like, or they just feel like they don't know enough about you to make a justified choice. But the fact of the matter is, their, did you say feelings or energy towards you? Yeah, their energy towards you is just confusion. And you're not doing anything to help the situation. Of course, positive. So we've got the Seven of Swords, which means you're not putting the right signals forward. Also, we just recently started texting. Cool. Try and open up the conversation. Try and be as honest as you can. Don't hide behind a mask. Don't protect yourself or protect them from the side of you you're scared of showing. Because if you do that and you make it through this beginning stage where they're confused and they go, okay, I understand you, we can now move into something a little bit more physical or a little like dating or something like that, and then they see the real you, it's not worth it. I need you to start being yourself. If you're weird, if you're wacky, if you do crazy things, let them know now. Even if you're just spontaneous and are like, hey, I really need you to know this about me, or let's say some crazy stuff that each other doesn't know about the other. That's the only way that this relationship starts well. So while they're confused, while they don't know who you are, let them know the real you. Because the last thing you want is 2 or 3 months down the road for them to go, you've changed from the person I first met, which is where this is heading. Melody, I hope that helps. Positive. I'll show him my crazy side. Good luck, Melody. Thank you. Can I get a curious read? Yeah, what's your question? Positive. Good advice for dating. It is pretty good advice in general, actually. You know, I can feel your energy in that you are particularly fine with it, but not yet sure. Okay. Spiritual awakening. So you want to know if you are spiritually awakening or just where you are? Wow, you spiritually awake. Ooh, you've got the sun. Okay. Alright, in terms of your path, how to know what the positives and the negatives? What's that? The cards will be reversed. Yeah, we've got a split between reversed and upright. But we're starting with the Six of Swords. You're very much lost in terms of being spiritually awoken. You're aimlessly wandering. You're confused at where you can find your spiritual path, but it means we're looking for something external. We are quite literally looking for a yellow brick road and going, why can't I find it? When we have the Eight of Pentacles as your subconscious, your inner voice, your inner wisdom's already there. And in terms of this reading, all it is saying to do is listen. We've got the Strength card, the obstacles that it's a weird reading because in terms of your spiritual journey, your negative is the Strength card. You overcome your problems too quickly that you struggle to learn from them. And so your positive is the Fool. I need you to kind of stumble a bit. These cards are wanting you to fail properly so that it can be something meaningful to learn from. And so yes, the positive is the Fool. Yep. Played dumb for a while. That's definitely one way of looking at it. But yeah, positive. We've got the Hermit reversed. We've tried going inward. We've tried separating ourselves from the world around us, and yet it's the wrong inward we're looking for. And now when people say you need some alone time, the first thing they go is, oh, I need to go to my room. Or if they're an adult, they go, I need to go on holiday to be alone. No, being alone is closing your eyes and listening to the thoughts that are in between your ears. That's it. You can be alone in a room full of people. And that is where you will understand where you truly are. and you'll stop feeling lost. Pat, welcome in. Perry as well, welcome. 100%. It's basically giving yourself purpose. It's giving everything you need for life itself, just having it all within your own skin. So that it doesn't matter what situation you find yourself in, it doesn't matter if you physically get lost, because you'll then trust yourself. You've got the sun. This issue right now fixes itself really soon. But it does require you to go truly inward and not just run away from your problems. Control your mind. It's a muscle. If you don't use it, you won't know how to control it. Chaos, thank you for the sub. If you want to jump up in the queue, or if you want to get a tarot reading, by all means, join the queue. Control my mind, I'll try. Meditation is definitely the easiest way of doing it. But, I mean, if we're talking about being alone, even in a crowded room, you can do it while you're doing the dishes, even if your family's around. You can do it while you're going for a walk. Just separate yourself from the world around you, and then you'll realize what your world truly is. Your angel card. We have entrepreneur. Now, don't take this work-based wise. We are still talking about your spiritual part. But self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyal by your side to ensure your success in all ways. It's not a problem, Chaos. And love, welcome in. Sometimes you need to treat taking care of yourself as a job so that you can do it properly. It's true. Capped. A chakra reading. Welcome in those of you over on YouTube that are coming in. I will get to you, but the queue is getting longer over on Twitch, so if you are able to jump over, please do. There's 4 people still in the queue over on Twitch. Right, let's have a look at your chakras, Captain. Guys, perfect. Thank you, positivity. Good luck. Alright, Cap. We're starting with the 6 of Swords. It's in the upright position, so we are grounded. But we don't know where we are. Now, you can see this as a positive. This is quite literally what... I just realised my armpits are a little bit sweaty. This is kind of what Positive's trying to work on, where you don't know where you are, and yet you still trust the earth under your feet. Then you've got the Three of Swords. This is your sacral, your creative center. It's out of whack. And so yes, it's all well and good knowing where you are, but then moving forward, it doesn't look like we're trying to. We've kind of forgotten that there is a better future out there for us. And yet, you know what? I'm not even fussed about this, because the fact that you've stopped looking toward the future for your answers means that we're living in the present moment. We've got the blank card, but in the upright position for your solar plexus. You're energized because you are looking for the light now. We've got the King of Pentacles for your heart, which means you're seeking out love and being, you're taking action. And the love in your life for yourself and those around you is increasing. Then got your throat chakra, which is the Five of Wands. Fine, ignore the future. Let it go. You don't need to speak a different future into existence. Especially if you're fed up of something that you are expecting to happen, which is why you're kind of distancing yourself from your future. What this means is when that future moment comes, your future self will be able to handle this situation. And so for now, you know, and you are already doing the best thing. It's working on yourself. The Hermit in the upright position, you're mastering who you are inside. You are enjoying everything that there is to enjoy now. And your future endeavors, your future self will build. My extrovert is finally repaired. Nice. It just means that we can catch ourselves. It means we're no longer scared of falling. So that's a huge confidence boost for you. Giving up on love just for now? Yeah, that's not a problem. I'm not worried about you not looking for something towards your future, as long as you are making the most of it. Your fairy card. Magical gateway. It takes courage to trust, to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. And you can do that in the present moment. Drop the life out, cat. How you doing? Shaman, welcome to the queue. Oh, you still have the time to write, just without the space bar. Right now, that's okay, Muriel. You don't have to stick around. Lady, welcome. It's alright, we don't hold people hostage here. Staff, what is your question? I accept that I can't control everything, and I finally don't care about what people think of me. Very nice. Staff, let me know if you're here. I find them scary. I don't know how you find cats scary. Like, they are genuinely the nicest person in the world. They are literally the god of love. I just don't think we're very good at reading energy. Says more about you that you were scared of me. You got angry at me earlier today and it hurt. Today? She's been in the stream for like 5 seconds. Right, I don't think staff is here. So, Kevin, let me know if you're here. Oh, it happened in another stream. Interesting. But anyway, Uriel, if you can't see that what you're saying now is kind of bringing the vibe down. So if you'd be kind, please drop it. Kevin, you know what? I wonder if you're a bit like my wife, Kat. Like, there's a little bit off topic, but I've always joked to my wife. So she's a Leo sign, very much a leader, very much can command the house, and she's always told me, like, you've never seen my fiery side. I'm a Leo moon. And I've, like, when we first started dating especially, like, I used to try and push her buttons, and if she got like a little bit annoyed, I was like, have I seen it yet? Yeah, there probably is that side of you, and like, you can probably get pretty fired up. I don't think I've ever seen it though. Maybe coming in saying that scary energy isn't the best way to make them your best friend. Also, if you saw them in another stream, that's not their energy. Saying energy is just a front. Right, Kevin. Like, that's an actual experience. Right, Kevin, what spiritual connection do I have with Krita? So I don't think Kevin's here, but they have written their question down, so I can still answer it. And if they pop back later on, we'll be able to tell them what time their reading was. About an hour and 20 in. What spiritual connection do I have with Krita? This doesn't look very spiritual at all. This is purely work-based. 9 of Pentacles. Very self-reliant. So 9 and Knight. Knight of Pentacles as well. There's... Put it this way. There's no spiritual connection. We have the Temperance as the negative. So they do... They put it this way, if there is a spiritual connection, it's not between you and them, they are there pushing you in the direction, or to push you towards your spiritual path. So there is nothing linking you and Krita, but think of them like a conveyor belt. They are here to push you along and make sure you get to your final destination, because your conscious mind is the 2 of Wands. You're confused, you don't know what choice to make. They are going to help you make those choices. So you're not here, so I can't really gauge what the situation's about, but they are here to push you in the right direction. I hope that helps. Chaos, you're next. What's your question? Also, let me just quickly catch up. Love, this is why I hate you. That's a strong word. There, I said it. But I don't hate cat. Oh, I was trying to read that. Yeah, I was thinking about doing it, but looks like I'm never gonna get to read what he said. Thank you, Cat. I was gonna do it though. You all got a small glimpse that one day got timed. We said drop it. That's why I hate you. There, I said it, but I won't hate cat. Go ahead and ban me. At least I can admit it. I don't care anymore. Oh, cool. Alright, yeah. Okay. Kevin, I just did your question. Where were you? Literally go back 5 minutes. Click on my channel and watch the VOD back. Just timed out. For... is that 10 minutes? I was doing my homework. Not a problem. Oh, 5 minutes, cool. Yeah, I can't quick maths. Thank you for the reading. Yeah, Kevin, watch it back and by all means, come back and ask me any questions if you have any. I'll try to remember what came up. No, leave it. We'll see. We don't know if he's still going to be around in 5 minutes. Right. Chaos. How's my past affecting me today? And is there something I should be looking out for? No, Cat, I appreciate it. You did the right thing. How's my past affecting me today? Yeah. Yeah, your past is affecting you quite a lot. Like, it's not just the past, it's the future as well. Just everything apart from now is getting on your nerves, Chaos. We're starting with the Hierophant. You are constantly comparing yourself to other people. There are people you admire, there are people you are trying to live up to, but then it's followed by the fall. Now, I don't know what happened as a child for you, but it looks like a tough upbringing where you were constantly belittled. We've got the Six of Pentacles, sorry, the Six of Wands. You were never told to be proud of yourself, and you've never had a reason to be proud. And yet, I don't think you realize how far you've come. Should I have been scared that... What? Should I be scared that the first hits perfectly? What, the Hierophant? Not scared. So your positive is... celebration. The Three of Cups says you have so much to enjoy, so much to respect about yourself for how far you've come, and yet here's the problem. There's not a lot I can say to change the situation. You just have to start holding on to the good things when they come, because I have no doubt good things are happening to you all the time. But we've got the Emperor, which says you're not looking forward to the future. We've got the Page of Wands, which says you're being foolish. You're holding on to what's happened and you're going, well, the future and the past are the same. That's not at all the case. You cannot compare your future to your past. Miracles happen, things change. If the future represented your past, you would only have to live half your life. So we need to get out of this mindset of nothing that hasn't already happened to me will ever happen to me. And the moment you build that strength inside you up, the obstacles that are in your way will be overcome, and this neglect, this belief that we've hit rock bottom multiple times and that's where we belong, will just one day disappear. So, is your past affecting you today? Yes. Yes, it is. Does it have to? The answer is no. Now, this is not a simple fix, and again, I don't know what happened in your childhood that's put you back this far. But it's just take one positive moment at a time. That's all I'm asking of you. And one day, you'll go, well, I've had so many good days. Just maybe tomorrow will be a good day too. We go to Rome. Nice. Peach, welcome in. Staff, by all means rejoin the queue. You weren't here when your name came up. We have clarity. See the bigger picture. Hence you're positive. Understand that the life that you live now is not the life that you once lived. So you no longer need to have negative feelings towards it. I hope that helps, Chaos. Yeah, Staff, you missed it. May I join the queue? Yeah, the queue's open. Love, I can rewrite destiny. Consider yourself damned. I promise to never forgive you. You're, yeah, mutant for the day. Nah, for the day. It does actually. Maybe that was the little push I needed to start enjoying the little positive things that are happening to me. Thank you, Chaos. Amazing. That's 10 hours. Perfect. Maths. No, Love did 10 minutes first. I just saw it. I asked this question to another reader and said it's a special connection which doesn't resonate so much to me. And I wanted to confirm it. Thank you so much for the reading. You could technically see them as a special person in your life, but they are just not connected to you. Like, they definitely have a purpose in your life. Ace, welcome in. But yeah, it's not something that it's not someone that will be staying on your path along, Kevin. All right, Harry, what's your question? Current energy of Jerry. Okay. Sorry, Uriel's messaging me. Yes, sir. Gerald's energy towards me. Alright, it's good, but they're tired. And so, don't expect anything to happen in this situation anytime soon. The positive, though, is that no one's going anywhere. You obviously like being around each other, and the situation is quite balanced, but even though no one's going anywhere, not a lot can happen in this situation right now. Now, I don't know if this is a love reading, or just someone you work with, or a friend, but in terms of their current energy towards you, they want you around, they like having you in their life, but they just don't have the time or the energy to be with you in this moment. So as long as you can accept that, just give them the space they need to recover. And it probably wasn't even you that has put them in that situation. So don't feel guilty, or, I mean, unless there is something on your mind that could have put them in that state. But if you're confused to why maybe they've gone silent, do not take it personally. They're not trying to get rid of you, they're just trying to recover. I hope that helps. Okay. I hope that helps. Alright, why are these questions almost identical? Current energy of Jerry towards me. Current energy of Jelani towards me. I have to look again. Are these two people the same? Like they are almost identical. Alright, this time we're looking at Jean. I can't say either of the names, to be honest. But lady. It's a slightly different outcome. So, current energy. If the readings are the same, we will know. Yeah, no, they're slightly different. I want to say they're different, but I could easily say the same thing. It's not that they're tired, it's that you're no longer a priority. It hurts to say this out loud, but I feel like you already know this. We've got the Five of Cups. You feel the negativity that's coming from them. Now, we've got the Queen of Wands, so the actual what you're feeling is definitely over-exaggerated. You are blowing this way out of proportion, and they're not doing this to hurt you or to spite you. But in terms of their energy towards you, you are not a major piece in their puzzle. And so the Four of Cups says when you're there, you're there. When you're not, you're not. That's it. Now, you obviously want to be in their life, but the feelings aren't neutral. Now, this doesn't say that this situation can't change, but you would have to be able to shift this weight, this negative pressure that you've put on yourself in terms of this relationship, even if it's just a friendship. Oh, I wish one of you were here. Harry said yes please and then didn't say anything. And Lady's just not here. But yeah, I hope that helps. In terms of their energy towards you, they don't see you as a big player in their life. And therefore, you're not really on their mind. Oracle, welcome in. Staff, what's your question? Could we get a shout out for Blue Oracle? Actually, could we get a shout out for a couple of people? Peach is an amazing artist. Blue Oracle is an amazing tarot reader. I might set a new actually, I'm going to show you lot. Staff, hopefully you're there. Badacat? Why Badacat? Was it next to Blue? Thank you, Purple Dream. Etsy, I think? Can't remember. I might set the new donation goal on coffee to just £15 to try this out. It's a pre-made model, and so it'd be a lot cheaper than getting someone like Peach to create it for me. Although, if I do go down the VTubing route, I would want a professional one made later on. But just to get started, I mean, it's just a free 2D model, and it's got the right colors and everything. Justin, welcome in. I just got the debut. These are called PNG tubers. Their art is so fire. Does anyone actually call it that? Alright, I've updated. Perfect, stop. So, I've had some messages from spirit guides recently. I'm looking to get more information about them, like who they are, if there's something in particular I should prioritize. Good stuff. Yeah, stuff. Let's have a look. Is there something I should prioritize? Alright, it's definitely avoid the love stuff. Like, avoid it like the plague. It's not worth your time because you're still feeling pain. And with the Three of Swords as the end, it's also saying that it doesn't get better anytime soon. So your actual answer is the Queen of Pentacles. Anything your guides have been speaking financially, especially with finding self-employment, anything along those lines, you should be running 100 miles an hour, like just gunning it. Because we've got the Death card. Work has obviously not done us well recently, and now is an amazing time to change that effect and to do something for yourself and be proud of what you can create. So Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, leave love alone. Screw it, leave socializing alone for a little bit and just put your head down, come up with some great ideas for making money or even finding a way to be promoted in whatever you're doing at the moment, and just run with it. And I promise you, your guides will guide you well. I hope that helps. That makes a lot of sense. Cool. How hard is it to rig up one of these PNG tubers? I really like the happy set, like the happy expressions. Justin. So I haven't actually done a list today or this week because today's the only day I'm going to be streaming. Bank holiday Monday, didn't get to do a stream, and the rest of this week I'm on holiday on my honeymoon with my wife. Packs limited, maybe just a few minutes. Oh, cool. All right, that's good to know. Is that a short way of going? It's a shit pack. Like, are you able to do something like that, Peach? Again, I need to message you privately. I need prices. It's actually quite good, but... Oh, it's not rigged like the usual VTuber. Alright, good to know. Hey, cat. Wait, cats. No. Oh, cat. Thank you, cat. Like, it won't track your face or anything? Oh, just by your voice. Oh. As long as it works. Well, it looks like we're trying it out. I'm here just listening. What was the question, Justin? It didn't save it next to your name. I think you said shock reading? Yeah, shock reading. Right, let me write that down. Alright, Monday should be an interesting stream. I might have to set it up Tuesday, so we might do it Wednesday. I'll see how easy it is to rig up. But yeah, next week we're going to do a VTubing stream. I've wanted to do this for so long. Okay, Cap, you made my day. Thank you. Jets is gonna hate me. It's true. Yeah, they will. I'll tell you what, Cat, because I do appreciate it. If you wanted to rejoin the queue and get another reading today, please do. So, a chakra reading for Justin. Oh, Justin. The chakra reading was perfect though. Thank you, Kat. No, I do appreciate it. Rose, welcome in. Lady, welcome. Could we get a shout out for Lady as well? So, to put it bluntly, we've chosen war. Justin, we've got the Ace of Swords. We've finally found something in our mind that we really want to happen. Like we know where we want to be in the future, and this isn't just an idea. This is intuitively, we've got the energy for it. We've got the Emperor as well in our third eye. So we've gone, you know what? I'm not on my true path. Let me get on it, and I'm gonna jumpstart getting there. So this is absolutely amazing from a motivational standpoint, but there are some negatives here. We've got the Four of Wands in your throat chakra, which means you're going to step on people's toes, and the Five of Wands as well in your creative area. If people question you, you are going to have a little bit of a short temper, and it's hard when you know you're in the right place, but it's hard for others to appreciate where that place is. So if spiritualists, welcome in. Justin, if those that love you are questioning you, I need you just to zip your lip. I need you to go, just watch me, and show them through time the world that you're creating for yourself. This is an extremely powerful place to be, especially if we're talking about manifesting your best future. But you can very easily be shut down by listening to the people that you should actually be trusting, because they don't know what's best for you. How can they know what's best for you when you're the only person that knows what's best for you? They don't want to see you fail. They don't want to see you get hurt, but they are also limiting your future. So no longer trust in those around you over yourself. Thank you. But your witch card, we have attraction. I tell you what, you're making the best future for yourself right now. Just know wherever you're on, whatever path you've started taking, it's absolutely amazing for you, Justin. Like you've pulled your life purpose to you instead of you seeking out your life purpose. And as long as you don't let other people's opinions beat you up or get you down, you'll stay on this path and get to where you need to go. I hope that helps. I'll tell you what, seeing that everyone's in chat, for those of you that know Uriel, do you know how to do a poll, Capt? What is the sign on Libra? Could you make a poll whether we should time out Uriel for 6 months? Do you mean James? Yes. Yes, I mean James. I told him I would do it if he got out of hand, and he literally just tried to curse someone. So, you know. I think that's a pretty good sign. I told him I'd never ban him outright. He what? Yeah, he said he would. Can't remember how he put it, but he basically said he would damn Love for the rest of their life. And I don't. I refuse to ban people, but people can change in 6 months. Right, Peach, you're also next in the queue. So let me know what your question is. Yep, love sauce. No, deal with him. I'm not even gonna vote. Please do vote. I'm so sick of talking about James, honestly. Fair. It's like a gossip chat experience. Like a little part, and I know Senton said this the other day, like, everyone loves a bit of gossip. Oh my god, okay. He had an issue with him earlier today, so it's not random. He's just a narcissist. I really thought we were, or he was growing. Like, at the end of the day, no one can really change anyone. But yeah, I really thought he was improving. Are you able to time someone out for 6 months? They've already got 5 upvotes with 0 downvotes. Just ban him and come back in 6 months to unban? I'll forget. I won't be able to do that, Luke. Like threatening again, yeah. Lady Athena, welcome in. It's true. Cool. 9. He's got 9 upvotes now. I can't. I didn't think it would be this one-sided. Soon I'll be James's lawyer. Yeah, it looks like it. 9 uploads? Sorry, upvotes. Did I say uploads? Peach, I've lost your question. Where's your question? Could you let me know what your question was again? I can repost if you'd like. Please do. I'd like an energy reading as well. What is the current energy between me and Elle? Let's have a look. We're starting with the Ace of Pentacles, so for you this is still very fresh, very new, like a new mountain to climb. But we've got the Anant. There's not enough of the situation at hand for us to hold on to, and so we've got the Star reversed. In terms of their energy towards you, it's not looking good. It's that they don't hold you in high stead. You are not their wish. You are not their desire. Now, you could actually see this from a positive outlook where you're not their main priority, and that's it. 11, yeah. Damn. Kat, if you don't know the maths, by all means I'll do it after the stream, but if you could work out 6 months and just try and time them out. I don't know why I keep putting my arms up, I've got sweaty armpits. You can do the maths. Oh, I can do the maths. Alright, that makes more sense. Yeah, we've been prioritizing work and school. Your final card is the Page of Pentacles, and so there's not a lot you can do with your current mindset in terms of the energy between the two of you. Not a lot can really change, and especially with the Page of Pentacles, there's not enough maturity to know when to go, all right, now we can have a good energy and now we can let it go. I don't know which one of you it is, but we'll just time them out for as long as you can. But the immaturity factor here means that we are unable to balance work and friendship. Let's see if it takes this number. Did I sweat? I don't even remember swearing. Yeah, because like they messaged me what's up at 2 a.m. at night and haven't gotten back to me since. It has me worried. Yeah, they're either in it 100% or they're not in it at all, and there's just not a lot you can really do about it. To be honest, it doesn't look out of character. I feel like you just haven't known them long enough to realize what their character is. Damn, it's too long. How many minutes was it? Or how many seconds was it? 4,320 hours. Sorry, lost connection earlier. I'm back now. Not a problem, Athena. You're still in the queue. Oh, Divine Heart. I didn't even see you join the queue. Can only time out for 2 weeks. Cool. Wait, what? Is that millions? That's 50 million seconds. So got a ban. I'll tell you what, just time them out for 2 weeks and we'll see if they're patient enough to come back after 2 weeks. If they come back after 2 weeks, we'll have to ban them. It feels like they're gonna have fun, right? Oh, they want to have fun, right? Not commit to anything. Yeah, no, I definitely don't see commitment here. Hence that you're not a priority. It's a shame just because you had high hopes, such high hopes at the beginning. So you've basically got two choices. Either you do the same back, where they're a nice friend to have around that talks when you have the time to talk, but you can't be taking the conversation too seriously, especially if it's talking emotionally. Oh, you can still mute them for a million seconds. Surely that's more than 2 weeks. Bro, welcome in. Oh, damn. Fair enough. There's only 1.2 million seconds in 2 weeks. I feel like that's not a lot of time. This is T. Eve, welcome in. But yeah, I hope that helps, Peach. It's an unfortunate situation. Definitely not one to write off, maybe down the line once you've both matured. But for the time being, this is definitely not a good place to be starting a relationship. I've been trying to do the same for sure, but I don't give myself out too much if they don't do the same. Yeah, fair enough. Thank you, Peach. Spiritualist, what's your question? How many of you are still over on YouTube? We've been streaming for 2 hours and I haven't been able to go over there yet. 1 billion seconds is 31 years. Isn't that crazy compared to 1 million? That sounds more believable than the 1.2 million. Like, who's seen that, like, proverb? Where they're like, I can't remember how many minutes are in the day, but I think it's meant to be like 400 and something. No, I'm sure it's more than that. But they basically go, if you're given, it might be 40,000 seconds, and they go, if you were given £42,000 every morning, would you spend every penny by the evening? Or how would you best spend that throughout your day? And yet you get 42,000 seconds each day. Then you realize how many of those you've wasted. It's a good proverb, but yeah, I didn't do it justice. I've lived over 1 billion seconds. I'm not there yet. Not there yet. Soon. Soon. That's what I'm gonna say on my 31st birthday. Honestly, I'm a little indecisive lately. And now a good time to invest in an iPad. I was thinking of learning how to draw, but I will also give me more freedom with designing Insta posts. But it is quite an investment. That's measuring a year. Nice. Alright, should we buy an iPad? I know exactly what you're talking about though, Spiritualist. I was doing the same when I was thinking about creating my own VTuber. Then I looked how hard it is to draw, 3D model, and then rig. And I was like, nah, it's not worth the investment of money and time. But for you, we have the Knight of Pentacles. You have, and the King of Wands. You have the time and the money to do so. It's actually quite positive. Um, I don't love the idea of having to look at my PC while drawing on a tablet. I've heard people get used to it. 3D VTuber model is free and quite easy to set up. I tried Vroid actually, but it didn't look very good. But thank you. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. I think I'm going to go for a 2D model. And we are actually going to try and have a 2D model next week maybe. So stick around for that. A tablet is very useful if you have the funds. In my opinion. Some have screens, but that's cool. I prefer that. So, in all honesty, the answer here is yes, you will use it, you will be productive on it, but we aren't in the right mindset to be buying it right now, in my honest opinion. We've got the Two of Cups, we don't know how much we love art now. With your answer, it still says it will be beneficial. But put it this way, don't be surprised if you end up buying one and don't use it for its intended use or what you bought it for. It will still be useful for you. But with the Knight of Swords as well, I want you just to not rush in and just buy one immediately. Do your research. Maybe even look for, like if money is an issue, try and look for second-hand ones. But the Knight of Swords is, do not rush the situation, especially if you feel like a bit clumsy recently. On behalf of my friend, yeah, it will count as your question for the day, but that's absolutely fine. But Spiritualist, I hope that helps. Just make sure you're buying the right one for what you need. I've looked, and we actually had like a shitty Android tablet, and it's not good. So like you can't just go for the cheapest thing. We had like Titan's granddad got Titan an iPad, but like one of those small ones that kids can use, and I tried rigging it up so that I could draw on it. Yeah, it doesn't work. It's really slow. So don't just buy the cheapest thing. But when I was looking up the different things you could write on to draw, there is an absolute plethora of prices, models, designs. Become the pet, of course. So as long as you do your research, as long as you get out the way, then that should cover the time, and then the answer is you should get one. You're a dad? How did you not know I was a dad? We speak about Titan all the time. I'm still new here. Fair enough, Peach. But yeah, I'm a dad. I hope that helps, Spiritualist. I have a Union drawing table. The one without a screen. It's quite decent. I think for what Sentence needs, especially if they want to do things on Instagram and stuff, they'll need the screen. War, thank you for the follow as well. Who's next in the queue? I did some research, and the 9th gen for the 350 seems the best, but the pen adds another 100, so it's quite a bit. It's definitely a bit of an investment. I would just recommend carrying on looking, even if you just wait until the end of the week. If you don't find anything better, by all means, it should be a good investment for you. But do your research. Continue looking. Even if you're... Go on YouTube. That's how I first looked. I looked up just the best. I think I typed in the best iPads to like stream on. For what I want to use it for. Cool. Drawing with a mouse is a nightmare. I tried it. I downloaded Korea. And yeah, drawing with a mouse is awful. It looked like, it probably looks like my son drawing my name. Right, Divine Heart, let me know if you're here. A general reading for me, let's have a look. And it came with a pen. I'll stop typing. What did I... It's like a mouse with a... Oh. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I really think it would take so much effort to first teach my brain to work. The only reason I've said yes to the spiritualist is because you have time. There's no getting around there needs to be a learning curve. You are going to have to learn how to use the new technology, whatever technology you get. Even if you go for the simplest one, even if you get like a genuine iPad, like it's still gonna take some learning. Right, Divine, just a general reading. Starting with the Devil, this is a conflict with yourself. It's like we've got the Devil reversed and the Magician. I think these are like the Devil on one shoulder and an angel on the other. We know what needs to be done, and yet there are different ways to go about it. You have to ask yourself, are your actions going to hurt yourself or others? And if the answer is yes to either of those, change the way you do things. Heart, I need you to be making your decisions where it is coming from the most loving place. Because the Devil says you're willing to make sacrifices for the betterment of yourself. And just because you're sacrificing yourself, that doesn't make you a hero. It's still not worth the sacrifice. Not in this moment when you are wise enough to get about this situation without hurting anyone. So just whatever your decisions are moving forward, even if it's just for the rest of this week, make sure you're doing basically what the angels want you to be doing. I don't know if you're one of those people, but like I've got friends that are like, what would Jesus do? I need you just for the rest of this week, be like, what would Jesus do? And just see what comes up. Because if it doesn't align with the initial thought in your head, the initial thought probably isn't worth it. Now, Jesus was probably a bad example because he quite literally hung himself. Let's just use the word angel, or even just, what would your higher self do? And then that way you won't be tempted to take shortcuts at all. Sacrifice myself. Don't do it. It's not worth it. What would Beyonce do? Lady Athena, let me know if you're there. What would Beyonce do? Oh, sorry, it's not even you. Sorry, yeah, subs do have priority, so it's purple. Is my boyfriend genuinely trying to be more patient with me, or is he trying to trick me into staying with me? Is my boyfriend being genuine? Curious spread. Well, the queue isn't actually too long. I will get to you if you're patient. Or the other way of doing it is if you want to join the queue and write your question. And then even if you're not here when your name comes, I can still answer your question and you can watch the video back. Music. Hello, internet. Am I still streaming? The internet just went out. Still here? Cool. Restore. Audio rendering? Please restart your computer. How is YouTube not working but Twitch is? Who wants to do some singing in chat? Because I can't play any music. What on earth? Is this going to work? Has YouTube just gone down? Oh my god, I think YouTube just went down. It's alright, we'll be in silence for a little bit. Cool, work. It just feels weird not having music. I might actually have to jump off YouTube. Alright, we'll do this in silence. This is gonna feel really weird. Oh, you know what I can do? No, we've got this. We've got this. Let me start up Honkai Star Rail. Because they've got like this violin track in the background. It's really good. I just hope it's not too loud. Wait a second. Update. Is there no settings? Hello? Oh shit. It's my audio. No, because I can't even hear the game. Alright, I just don't have audio this game. Today. It's not a problem. We'll still do readings. I may need to just go and come back. Let me finish the queue. Let me close the queue. I'll do the 4 people in the queue and then I'll restart my computer and come back. Walk this way. Nice. Okay. So you're just gonna hear my voice. By all means, play some music at home. I've been. I don't know why. I hate silence. Oh, wait a second. My wife called me. Give me a second. All right, we're back. So, where were we? The whole reason I picked up my phone was so that I could play some music. Yeah, I struggle with um, silence. It's in Discord. Have you listened to the? Yes, yes, I did. If you're talking about the, um, this is gonna get me copyright striked over on YouTube. What do I do? Let me just go to my meditation playlist. All right. That should be okay. How's that? Can you not hear that? Just gives me something to listen to. Mago, welcome in. So, Purple. Yeah, sorry about all of that. And I will. The queue's closed. We will be reopening the queue, but I just want to finish the queue, restart my computer, and then we'll try again. So, is my boyfriend genuinely trying to be more patient with me, or is he trying to trick me into staying with him? Oh, we've got the moon as your answer. For those of you that have been here a long time, um, who know what the moon means, it means you're not meant to know the answer to this question. Also, I don't need these headphones. Oh, and I completely forgot. Chrome gave me pet. So, um, I will say this though. Your negative and positive cards, the Sun, the Two of Pentacles, you are in a very good position. We do have the Eight of Swords. You will continue to worry moving forward. But in all honesty, there's not a lot more I can tell you. You have to just embrace, and especially with these quite positive cards here, just try and look for the positives. Think of all the reasons he could be like this that aren't negative. He's being a lot nicer, and I'm thankful. Then roll with it. See what comes of it. But this is something you just have to experience. He's ready to retire soon and is financially comfortable with me. Nice. Purple, your fairy card. We have new beginnings. The fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby, or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. The lesson may not, may be that you have to learn to determine whether someone is being honest or not. Especially with new beginnings as your oracle card, just be open to change. I mean, you've made it sound awful, and then you've said what they're doing is being nice to you. Let it happen. Let this new beginning take shape. True, though, I've watched a review with the differences between over 6 years in support. You were right. My reading a few weeks ago about fertility, you said it was the right time to have a baby, and the card says, I need to talk to my partner. There was something we needed to get on the same page about, which we sorted, and I just found out I'm expecting. Congratulations, Mango. It's amazing to hear. And Purple, I hope that helps. It's all between the lines. Yeah, but Purple, the words we say are usually manifested. So if you're expecting the words of your partner to not be true, they won't be. But people change. That doesn't mean when he says the words he is saying, it doesn't mean he doesn't believe them in that moment. Believe everything that is said, but be open to the idea that they may change their mind in the future. And then that way you can enjoy the present moment, and if it does change, you're prepared. I hope that helps. Lady Athena, were you here? I think you did write your question earlier. Let me see if I can find it. Oh no, you just said you were here. Can I get a reading on what the boss thinks? The boss think if my current work performance and how to future improve. So what your boss thinks about you, basically, in terms of your work. I meant what my boss thinks of my current performance. Cool. All right, we are okay. If this reading was reversed, it would be beautiful, but it's not. The most positive card here is in your head. You think you are a darling. You think you're a diamond in the rough. You think everything that you create is literal gold. Did Kira get a new Discord? Purple, I don't know what you were... I saw this comment. I don't have a new Discord. We just had a bank holiday Monday, so I wasn't typing in the Discord over the weekend. Oh, so everyone is talking. Yeah, I'll check out that video, that song later. I don't think I've listened to that one. I listened to the one that you were talking about, Aiden and Jessica, and I love that song. And I also realized that it was on Eurovision last year, or like the guy that's in it. Not a problem. I was in I was in Curio withdrawal this week. Cool. The guy was in Eurovision. Yeah, yeah. I watched the highlights of last year, and I'm like, I know you. I've been listening to you all week. So, Lady Athena. Yeah, we think we're God's gift, but in terms of what your boss thinks of you, we've got quite childish vibes, and that you daydream way too much. To put it bluntly, they probably seem or think you're quite lazy. Is my new favorite song. You're gonna have to send me the link to that, Cap. Great take to us all. Welcome in, Dragon. The queue's closed. I just need to fix something. The audio's gone out, but we'll hopefully I can get that fixed in no time and come back. Is that the one you just posted, or is that the original one you posted? Then we've got the final card is the King of Cups. Do you love your job, Athena? Because if you don't love your job, doesn't matter how good you think you are, you'll never be putting 100% in. And if you do love your job, then this is worrying, because we're not putting 100% in. Cool, I'll check it out in a bit. Now, no, yeah. As long as you don't as long as you are not loving what you're doing, you won't get the respect you desire from your boss. And because I'm sure at some point you were amazing at what you were doing, you said now no. So that meant at some point you were determined, you were thinking of new ways of doing your job, you were coming up with great ideas, and they've all just disappeared. Now, whether in terms of moving forward, you've got two choices. You either speak to your boss and go, because it looks like we're being starved creatively. You go, like, let us take control of our own work spaces so that if we can think of a way of doing something better, then we can actually act on it instead of just following by example. And therefore you will grow to love your job again. Or you have to look elsewhere. Or, technically there's a third option. Don't care what your boss thinks. They just want me to follow by example. Yeah. Giving me better instructions. I mean, this says that you used to come up with your own theories. You used to come up with your own great ideas. But it requires that love and passion to do that. I'm just going to scour my Discord after the stream today and just try and find songs. But Lady Athena, I hope that helps. They asked me to come up with my no. To not come up. Just follow an instruction. Then you'll never love your job again. There's no other way about it. You have two options. If you can't be creative yourself, you leave and find something you enjoy doing, or you stop caring about the job you're in and you just follow the instructions, get through the day so then you can enjoy your evenings. Good luck, Athena. Thank you. Chrome, what's your question? 2 left. The queue will reopen once I'm back. And even if I don't get the sound working, I honestly don't have a clue what could have gone wrong with the sound. Cool. I'll wait. But yeah, my sound's not working. I'll just try restarting it. It might be that. OBS also needed an update, so I might try and update that as well. Just a general, please. Why did you type 1 sec, please, when that was longer than your actual question? I was filling out a form in my mobile along. Cool. Just a general reading. We've got the Devil and the Empress, both in the upright position. It looks like we're willing to sell. We've got the 8 of Wands. We don't want to venture out into the world. We've got the 5 of Swords. We don't want to take any action of our own. And so we're using being present as an excuse to do nothing. Now, there is nothing wrong, and I've done it in the past where I have sought out doing nothing for that reason, but you are doing it out of laziness and nothing more. And with the Devil here, you're not going to get what you want out of this. No worries. No worries, positive. If my work experiment environment weren't open to suggestions for improving work process, I would run for the hills because they would drive me stark, crazy mad. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, Chrome, I hope that helps. Even if just for today, fine. Be as lazy as you can. But if you're going to go down that route, vague, but okay. To sum this up, if you feel like you need to be lazy, do it properly. If you feel like there is nothing to accomplish, if you feel like there is no action to take, wipe everything off the map. I mean, turn off your internet. I mean, don't leave your home. I mean, keep TV off. If you're going to do nothing and say that's your excuse because you're letting the universe come to you, then do absolutely nothing. 3 meals a day. That's it. And everything in between is just you in your head. Otherwise, we're wasting our time, because if you've got something to distract yourself, if you've got a good book, or you're watching Twitch, or you're watching movies, then it's not actually doing nothing. So either you turn this mindset around and go, fine, let me just try and deal with my day and be proud of what I can do, or you wipe yourself off the map, even if it's just till the end of the day. That means you need to go right now, so be it, bro. But I do hope that helps. And Jama. Go on, last one in the queue. How many of you are still over on YouTube? Yeah, it's an audio problem. My YouTube videos are working when I mute the videos? What? That makes no sense. Alright, Jama. I'm dealing with a situation with my mother. She's been very controlling for me and my life choices, even though I'm an adult. And making herself out to be a victim and that it's my fault. Any advice? Do you know what it means to be self-sufficient? I know you're complaining in your question, but we've never made big choices ourselves. Now, this very much could be from the way that you were brought up. Where you were made to fear the external world, where you were made to prepare for the future and make sure everything was in a perfect position before you made any decision, and the final card being the Ten of Wands. You will not face your mum because you've never been taught how to face her. But the same way that you will never go off on your own completely because you've never had the opportunity to do so. Are you living by yourself, or do you still live under her roof? Like, at least tell me you're paying your own phone bills. Oh, this is my friend. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I remember you were saying that now. She's 30 and very independent. I don't think you know your friend as well as you do. Is your friend there? But I'll relay the information back to her. Yeah, this says she's always been too afraid to do her own thing. I'm dealing with a situation with my mother. She's been very controlling of me and my life choices, even though I'm an adult, and making myself out to be a victim. The victim thing is a problem. Like yeah, that's what I mean by it's a problem. Narcissistic, yeah. And therefore, the best thing you could do, or your friend can do, moving forward, is distance herself as far away from her mother as she can. I don't think that changes anytime soon. And therefore, once you break away from what's anchored you down, she has a lot to celebrate, especially if she is living by herself, if she is paying her own bills and is able to distance herself. I know multiple people that have gone through situations similar, where it's always daughters. I don't think sons have the same problem. But where they've always been there for their parents, they've always helped, especially if they're getting old and start needing to get helped. And if it's from the experience that I've seen, she's the only daughter. It's always, well, I've looked after you my whole life. Why aren't you looking after me back? And so, in all honesty, the only thing you can do is distance yourself. I put my mum on timeout before just because she's over anxious about stuff. They will do anything to make you feel like you are the problem, to keep you close to them, and manipulate you to do what they want you to do. My mum has 2 sister twins that are textbook narcissists. Best advice: keep them out of your life as much as you can. Yep, that's pretty much it. All you can do is distance yourself. Because even though the situation is shit, her life isn't. The Three of Cups says she has a lot to celebrate. If her mum isn't willing to celebrate it with her, then she's only bringing her down. And once you remove the negativity, the light starts to shine. The moment she cuts her mum off, and it will hurt her mum, yes. But she honestly has no choice. Yeah, if she's happening into my life, and I have to contact her. So instead, during those times, I just take a break from her. If I can't avoid telling her. Jalmar, I hope that helps. Put it this way, especially with the Ten of Wands, you can't fix the mother. No conversation, no openness, no truth will rid her of this negativity. So you've only got one option, and it is to distance yourself. My aunts have 3 children, have all cut contact. My mum waited far too long with doing the same. Good luck, Jama. I hope your friend does well. I'll have her watch the VOD. Awesome. And with that, that's everyone in the queue. Right. Oh, go on. Let me just quickly... I think there's someone over on YouTube. Who's in the queue over on YouTube? I really need to just turn the stream off and I'll come back in a sec. Prachi, are you there? If you are, do please let me know your question. And I'm hoping I'll just be 5 minutes. We'll go and come back. Because her brain won't let her, yeah. Like I'm actually going through something similar, but it's a very different scenario because the negativity comes from the fact that my mother-in-law has got dementia now, and so she's getting very forgetful. But it's like all you can do is kind of go, well, I need a 2-day break. And just step away from that. And not so much me, but my wife. And it's sad because like she is really positive most of the time. She's always asking to tighten, and then you're there going. So she's in a nursing home. She doesn't have a car, but she's like, oh, I can come around and look after the kids, and you're going, shit. They can't. And then she gets angry. Yeah, you have to keep your energy. My mother-in-law as well. I think it's just something we've all kind of just got to go through at some point. I've said, I've said if I start losing it, take me to a cave and just let me meditate until I go. I don't want to be a vegetable for like the last 3 years of my life. I refuse to call that living. Cool. Doesn't look like anyone's over on YouTube. So I'm going to be back in just a second. Should we do a quick raid? Well, I guess I'll be back, so there's no point. Hopefully this only takes me 5 minutes. If it takes a bit longer, the notification will should pop up on the Discord, so you will know when I'm back. But I'll see you in a bit. We've still got about 3 hours left of the stream as well. So we've still got time for tarot readings. We can play some games and just chill in the evening. So I'll see you all in a bit.